Vegas.
All right, let's do this. Bottom left, surviving the impossible is our very impressive Zerg player. He is
삼성전자 칸 RorO.
And there he is now. In the upper right, a very consistent Terran player. He tried to cheese, and it did not work. Let's see how he plays this time. He is
LGIM happy.
Well, the 12th SCV has been started, Tastel, so it's not going to be a double proxy 11 racks. Looks like Happy is going to play a little bit more standard this game. I think we're going to see him just go ahead and expand and play a pretty normal game. And being cross spots, it's going to make it a little bit harder on him. You know, if RorO's bottom right, it's a lot shorter push distance. There's the possibilities of using that high ground area behind the rocks. It's just a lot easier to push. But across a map like this, odds are, unless someone screws up, that we're going to go into the very late game. But at the same time, that's an area that Happy's quite good at. That's really where he's made his name, is in that very late game. You can't spell late game without H-A-P-P-Y.
wow.
Or at least the A. The A's in there.
The A is in there.
Yeah, it's in there twice. How would you spell it without it?
Well, you don't need the other letters. Actually, what I do is I just put the number 8 in there. That's actually how it's spelled late game. L-A. Yeah.
Late gate.
I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this. I think we're out of steam, Artosis.
Yeah. It's okay. All right, so command center into gas. So it looks like he's going to go up probably into Reactor to Hellions here.
Yep.
Now, will he go Banshees with it? Will he go double factory? We noticed last game that he was trying to go into double factory after his messed up proxy racks, but that's more of a trying to come back into a game type of build. While we can see it is very powerful, not necessarily that he's going to do it here just because he did in game 1.
Well, you know, it's going to be a game with a little bit of downtime. They're going to be building up their tech tree, building up their army, and building up their economies for the next few minutes. All right, Sortosis.
Yes.
Hypothetical here.
Okay.
You are a leader in the Game of Thrones.
You are so obsessed. I love it.
What is your sigil?
What's a sigil?
You know, like how the I believe I'm using the right word here. Bye, Kaldor. Kaldor's going home. He's probably going to go watch Game of Thrones. He just left the studio now. It's like, you know, the Baratheons have the stag and the and the direwolf for the Starks.
Yeah.
What is yours?
The Zergling.
The Zergling?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so bad at this.
Am I?
Mine would be like Bonobo Monkey or something like that.
No, mine would be the giraffe.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go.
It would be the giraffe, the battle giraffe.
The battle giraffe.
It's a giraffe with an eye patch.
It's got a peg leg that's really long.
Yes.
There we go. Now you're talking.
Yes. Okay, so we do have the starport being made right now. He started his Hellion production. He's going to want to throw up that nice bunker behind the minerals pretty soon here just to make sure that RorO doesn't do no funny business.
That's right, Artosis. It's running up pretty heavily. And this is all standard stuff. You want to get rid of those rocks really early on as Zerg because look at Hellions over there. The Queens are so slow off creep that they can just barely even get over there to save any drones or the expansion.
And it looks like he wants to go for Cloak here. He has saved up quite a bit of gas at this point, so I think he is going to go for it. RorO does have a really well-placed Overlord, though, that may be able to scout it, and that would be really good for him. Yeah, and Cloak does start, so there you go.
All right, we got the Banshee coming up now. Again, you know, Happy going back to his roots. He's just saying, all right, I know what I'm good at. I'm good at orthodox play. I don't like to cheese a lot. I will beat RorO with some standard play.
Yeah.
And I think that's smart. But I wouldn't even be surprised if the coach was like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have cheesed him.
Well, you know what? I like that he's mixing in. He's got to learn it eventually. You
Or he will not be a champion.
Yeah. Exactly. You need to be able to do everything to be a champion. Which is why we have players like MVP and ST and MC having so many championships, because they literally do everything.
They can mix it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, an Overlord is going to come in and scout. This is a great timing on the RorO scout. You guys can't see it, but he's going to see that Cloak's on the way, which is really good. He can get his spore crawlers done right around the same time. Wait, he didn't go far enough to see if it was researching. He's trying to save it instead, but he won't save it. Tasteless.
He could potentially safely assume. I mean, this is like almost standard by now. Is Hellion, Banshee.
Yeah, and he does start some spores. Okay, so he is choosing to be safe here.
Oh, this is not good. RorO may have overextended off the creep. The Queen is going to be taken out now.
Oh, not quite. The Lings are definitely going to be taken out, though. And he's going to be able to kill the hatchery. I do think, wait a minute, he's bringing 4 queens. One of them's red. So good chance he can take out this hatch.
3 queens now. Queens coming in here.
Targeting the ones with the most energy first, so the transfusions don't happen.
Nicely done here. Now 2 queens left over. A lot of Lings just getting roasted here. Actually, RorO's getting hit pretty hard right now.
Yeah, he really is. In the meantime, Happy at home is adding 2 command centers and setting up to go for a long mech game.
Okay.
So I totally get what's going on now. Happy is going back to his roots, what he's really good at, and you can see that in his play. He's really doing a much better job here. He's killed 40 units already. Only 5 workers, but 40 units overall, and that's really strong.
And it looks like he's going to get a surround, but then more Hellions coming over here. Man, you know, RorO has been taking a beating for a little time now. Let's see what's the drone count here. 54 to 43. But again, he can't really mine from this third base. All right.
Another queen does go down. Some Hellions do get caught up, though. And it looks like the harassment is almost done here. Everything has lost a lot of health, and the Banshee's going to have to run away for now. So looks like that's the end of the harassment for this moment. And that's fine. Happy right now, what he needs to do is just start getting out some actual army units. All he has is 3 Marines, some Banshees, and some Hellions.
All right. Well, I'm really liking this position here for Happy.
Yes,
he's playing a lot better. It looks like the Happy I'm used to casting.
Yes, he's
instead of 2 years ago a Terran player trying to cheese and not knowing how to finish the deal.
Yeah. Well, he's actually doing a really good job so far. Now, we do have a lot of roaches on the way. Roach speed not quite done yet, so we may see him wait a little bit to actually attack with these roaches, especially since there's so many Banshees out right now.
All right, 4th base now being acquired here for RorO. And we're going to see a lot more Thors, Siege Tanks, and Hellions here as time passes. Roaches are always a good response to mech. Yeah, just sponge up a lot of the damage that they're receiving.
They're mobile. If you get drops, they become very strong. Definitely take out Thors cost efficiently. It's really the Siege Tanks that they have an issue with.
And of course, if you see them sieging up, you can just run away.
Yeah.
Then they unsiege, you run in there.
There you go. Well, with this many Banshees out, this is going to be pretty annoying for RorO. And notice the speed not quite done yet, so he realizes this is kind of a rough situation.
Happy's done a really good job, not really losing hardly any of that army. Kind of the opposite of what we saw with Hack.
And RorO, I'm not sure exactly what his plan is here. I mean, he's upgrading Infestors. He's continuing to get Roach upgrades.
Why is this drone killing a... All right, traitor drone. We got you on video.
I can't believe... What?
What did he do? Oh, now he's actually a serial killer drone. He's going to go mine gas now.
He's going right back to work, Tasteless.
I know.
They'll suspect you if you don't go back to work.
How many more creep tumors are going to die?
Wait till he makes his creep tumor mask.
Oh my God.
Psycho. All right, so a lot of Hellions being taken out there. Happy continuing to try to keep on as much pressure as possible, but The pressure parts of this game, as we mentioned before, are kind of just over with. It's macro time for these guys, and RorO deciding to expand again and go for Hive and Spire. So he's going to go into that Broodlord tech.
All right, right now, supplies, basically, actually, they are literally dead even. And he's going to do the 150 supply push.
All right. Well, he's going to go out and do this push, and this is actually pretty decent timing, especially since we don't have any infestors out quite yet, right? Okay, he just got 3 out, and he has 3 more on the way. But he really needs those infestors to help pull this off.
All right, the infestors are out. Does not want to let those get sniped. This is a pretty scary army, but if he loses it, nice there. Fungal on the Banshees.
Yeah.
Transfusion cast it now.
He's got to be really careful with these infestors, though, because if those Banshees come in and spread out and start targeting down infestors, they're very hard to kill.
Some SCVs coming here to repair.
Good call.
All right. Is he going to just go around? I don't think this is a good idea.
Well,
oh,
he's
no,
going to
get ready for a flank. Okay.
Oh, my God. He's going to get flanked so hard here. This is going to be kind of rough for Happy. I think RorO should be able to break him here.
All right, here comes RorO.
Where's the rest of his units? Oh, no, his units went on the top.
Flank yourself.
Wow.
Coming here now.
Well, he's still going to bust through pretty easily.
Wow.
But a lot of his units actually went around the top side.
Where did all the Terran everything go?
It died.
Yep. I know.
It went to Terran everything, Hepatitis.
All right.
All right. So, a lot of Lings on the way. More Infestors as well. He's got to replace those. That's very important, as he lost 5 Infestors during that battle. And now Happy's in a lot of trouble once again.
Yeah, I mean, he lost those tanks. I think 150 mech pushes, 150 supply mech pushes are only good in TVT.
I have to agree.
I don't know why you do it against Zerg.
Well, the thing is, if you get flanked like that, you're in trouble. You know, you only have your Hellions to buffer on one side. Mech is the one thing that never wants to be flanked. Like you just,
exactly.
Mech loses to flanks even if it's a weak army.
Nice, got a Burrow Roach there. All right, Link's going to appear again, just reducing that tank count. Oh man, he's going to lose at least 1 more tank, it looks like. And well, he can just get up there. Uh-oh.
Oh, good move with these Roaches by RorO.
Yeah.
Taking out a few tanks, going to take out a lot of these Hellions too, which really downs the mobility of Happy. And even going to kill off some SCVs.
Wow, even more tanks going to be shot down here. Oh, nope, doesn't have vision there. RorO's playing fantastically.
Yeah, he really is. This is a very strong play by him, but I'm kind of disappointed in that one attack by Happy to think that that was going to be able to kill RorO, especially when he had creep spread like that. Saw it coming, saw how it was laid out, and, you know, RorO is definitely one of these players that is all over the map all the time.
He really is.
He's someone that flanks a lot. He has really great map awareness, and to think that you can go down with that somewhat weak push and not get flanked is...
well,
I feel like it's just not the best decision.
I don't even understand the mindset. Cross spots on this map, 150 mech push against Zerg.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Just saying
After
it out loud, you're like, well, this is odd, isn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like he went, you know, Banshees too, so it's like not like the mech army's going to be that huge. He didn't do a ton of damage with the Banshees either, so I mean, none of it really added up.
And the Hellions trying to get some harassment done. Still doing a little bit, but not really enough, to be honest. Oh my god, he's only killed 9 drones? Never mind. I thought you killed more than that. But the Greater Spire is about to finish Tasis. We're going to have Broodlords popping out. He only has 6 Infestors, though, so there's a possibility Happy can produce an army that can take out the Broodlords. Because you really do need, against Massive Viking plus Thor, a decent amount of Fungals and some Infested Terrans.
Very nice, taking out these Hellions here and backing up. I feel like when you call the Broodlords like RorO Lords or something, I just keep thinking about RorO's name and how much I like saying it. He's moving out here. And I think this is just going to be slapped down. How many Corruptors do you have? 4? But with some Fungals there on the Vikings, I mean, that's going to be easy peasy,
yeah,
I think.
It's not that many Vikings yet, right? Down here with this army, he's got 7 plus a Thor. So that's his anti-air right now. Now, this is a pretty strong little tech, but this is kind of like... He's got to get something done with this. He needs to, like, try to kill a hatchery or 2. We'll see if he can do that. There's a lot of queens here for transfusions.
Nice counterattack here with the Lings. Hitting inside the Terran's main.
Very nice move indeed. The hatchery, first hatchery does go down. Very nice by Happy.
Lings also destroying these SCVs over here at the third.
Wow, that counterattack is really doing a lot of damage right now.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to try to break through the actual army.
Siege Tank's just a little bit too in range here. Oh man, he's like not really taking care of this stuff. All right, get ready for the Fungo.
Yeah, nice Fungo going down. A lot of infested Terrans. A ton of Corruptors coming in. He does have 11 now, and it looks like Happy's going to lose all these siege tanks.
I think this game is basically lost now.
He did kill the hatchery of RorO. The thing is, RorO made 2 more hatches in the bottom right, so he can just send his drones over, which he didn't really
exactly
lose.
what he's going to do.
Yeah, and Happy's going to have to run out of here with his Vikings.
Trying to kite, but it's just not going to be enough.
Yeah, look at his supply. He's down by about half right now. RorO continuing to keep his max. I don't know what
I don't think there is anything he can do.
And he only has 48 SCVs as well.
He can either push the fourth or he can push towards the main. Both are viable. And I don't know, guys. Broodlords are slow, but they will get over there and I think take Happy out. Too bad, man. Happy not able to win. You know, did he even win a game today?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he did win one TVT, so he might go 1-4 here today.
Yeah, pretty rough, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
But you know what? Tasia went out yesterday without winning, so I mean, this is how hard this season is. That some of our best players so far are just falling right out.
Heavyweight Terrans here, not doing as well.
So far, we'll see if you know, Hack can maybe defend against RorO coming up, but right now it's looking like Happy's going to be dead. The one thing we can say, Happy has great upgrades, right?
He does.
He's got good production facilities, and he does have 4 bases with mules. So he's still got chances in this game. He's going to remax out, and we'll see what he can do with the remaxed out army.
Right.
It's going to have more Thors. It's going to have more Vikings. Still has a decent number of siege tanks as well. So there's always that possibility that he kills the Broodlord army, because if you kill it once and you still have a big chunk of mech left, you may be able to get in there and do critical damage before they rebuild the Broodlords.
You know what's funny is I thought we were going to see a direct counterattack from RorO. RorO basically is tying up every loose end in his base, making sure every drone is mining the right amount of gas, mining the right amount of minerals. He has spine crawlers up. He's just going to be very safe. Then he's going to focus in here and probably start attacking. He wants to make sure that if the attack fails, he can just remake his army and be fine.
Yeah, he's also pushing his creep a little bit more, which is really smart as well. What was this little funny engagement over here? What's going on?
He's spraying up supply.
It's a good choice. 7 more Corruptors on the way. Now, Happy has even started 1-1 for his Vikings. But I am a bit nervous for him. We do have RorO going up to over 80 drones at the moment. Has 7 Infestors, only 5 Queens for all these bases. 5 Queens total, and they're all out in the middle. In fact, he's not injecting at all. He has 0 Queens near his hatcheries. This is... Hold the phone. This is intentional. I think. This, hold on, he has only 23 larvae. He has only 1.5k. This is really weird.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, there's nothing that benefits you from not having larvae.
It makes his max stronger because he doesn't have, you know, 12 supply. Or at this point, normally you'd have 14 supply sitting around in Queens at hatcheries. So I mean, that's 14 supply more for his army. But this is really weird. It's something different. It's something cool.
All right, here we go. The Thors need to target down these Corruptors.
Yeah, that is the important part right there. The Queen's trying to heal the Broodlords. Oh, the Corruptors get way out of position for a moment.
Fungo's being thrown down here now. Too many Broodlords, too many Corruptors.
Yeah, he's still got 6 Broodlords left over. So many great transfusions going down. Great battle control. And that's it. Happy is out of the Code S. Goes down to the round 1 of Code A. And RorO gonna fight against Hack for his chance to go on.
Great play there by RorO. RorO is just straight up better. I don't feel like Happy had a snowball's chance in hell, man. I mean,
you know,
wow.
I was a bit disappointed with that one attack. You said it really well, Paceless, when you're like 150 supply cross map against Zerg, moving out with mech.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
when would you ever need that?
when does that happen?
Yeah.
How many times did that timing come up in practice and you beat someone on like Lucira or Nisty?
It seemed very. I think he might have been shaken up though from game number 1.
It could have been. It could have been.
You know, I mean, when you lose a game, you're like, oh, what? I just 2-racked a guy who 3-hatched and I lost. Well, Happy's out. I thought he was going to perform better. I thought Hack was going to be our underperformer today.
Yeah, but no, Hack's playing well so far. We'll see if he can fight RorO. That's going to be tough.
Well, we're going to take a short little break, and when we get back, we're going to have Hack against RorO and see who's going to move on to the round of 16 in the GSL Code S.